I've just had Katie for a massage actually. I'm just going to do like 5 minutes on just to remind you what to do into stretching. So if you just take your hands onto your front knee, back heel away, and then just drive that back heel down towards the floor. So don't worry if the heel doesn't touch, but you should feel quite a deep stretch in the calf muscle, which obviously will help the hamstrings as well. So just gently, you want to hold it for a good 20 seconds and then just release and go again. So 2 lots of 20, and then you'll feel that it'll gradually start easing through that calf area. And obviously the other side, if you really want a deep stretch, you can kind of take it into a wall and really push in. So you really want to be doing these particularly after you've done kind of like a park run or something like the, playing badminton. And another good one is the IT band one. So you want to just take one foot in front, just push over, just to release a little bit through the hip. Hold. And then gently back, and then soften your front knee. Take the hips back, chin to chest. I thought I'd put a bright top on mine. I've just done HIIT before I had Katie. But yeah, it's just dreadful, isn't it, the weather? So you might get nowhere near me. It doesn't matter. As soon as you start feeling like the hamstrings, just even if it means to there, just hold. Again, another 10, 20 seconds. And then gently back up. And maybe try it 2 or 3 times. So chin to chest, hips back, weight forward. See if you can just get that little bit further each time. Yeah, hold again, don't force it down. It should feel 3 to 4 on a discomfort scale. Drawing the tummy in, just gently, gently back up to centre position. Oh, I need these, my legs are tight. So again, the other side, so you just take one foot in front of the other, push it over, take a breath in. And then just soften the front knee, hips backwards again, just gently down. So we're only going to do 5. 1, I've got a class at 12:30, but I should have started it early for you, Matt. But 2, you're more likely to do a routine that takes 5 to 10 minutes than you would if you were doing longer. And then just again, gently up. But again, don't worry if you're only getting to your knees. Yeah, so chin to chest, hips back. So you might just come to there and think, oh, I can feel it all the way, almost into my bum. You want to stop, you don't want to force it down. And again, just hold and just gently back up. And the other ones you want to do is on the floor, so you can watch and you just, again, cat to cow. So, cow, sorry. And then think about moving at your tailbone and gently, like that, the other way. And again. So the one I've sent you earlier, Matt, which is about 20 minutes or so, we did this on there, I think, some strength work, but this is more just for mobility and stretch. Another good lower back one is just gently walking the bum towards the heels into that child's pose. Just gently swaying. You can stay in here for minutes on end and just side to side. Beautiful. Another really lovely one for lower back, just watching my time, is just legs together. This is my favourite stretch in the world. And you're just gently taking the knees in one direction and softly back to centre. And the knees in the other. And centre. I would do 6 on each side. I can hear my back go a little bit because I've done some jumping this morning. So again, after you've done kind of like a badminton, when you're just kind of running around, putting a little bit of impact, make sure you're doing these stretches. And then on the 7th one, you can just relax into it, let the belly rise. Out, breath, draw the tummy in. Back to centre, and the other side. And then back. And the other major one we can do is just normal figure 4 stretch, which will get into the glutes. Again, you want to be holding it for a good 20 seconds or so. Circling the foot. And obviously you want to repeat on the other side. And then grab the band. And then for you, Matt, you want to start down here. Make sure you've got something nice to support the neck, maybe a cushion or something. Try and be neutral, and you just gently start bringing the leg up. You might get to there, and that is enough. If you can feel the stretch in the back of your legs, stop there. For me, I probably come to about here, and that is enough for me. For you, it might be much lower. It doesn't matter. And then you can do some nice inversion-y versions of the foot, in and out. And then take the band in the opposite hand, soften the knee a little bit and bring it over the midline. Back to centre and the other side. So and out to the side. I'm really sorry it's short, Mark. I've got a class now. I will try, I'm away next week, but I'll try if I can to do another one for you a little bit longer. Katie and I were talking about downward dog, which is great, but for you, just watch for a sec. I'd go up like this. That's going to be too much. So you can always soften the knees like this and just kind of gently start pedaling. And that will get into the back of the legs and also into the back. And then really soften the knees to walk yourself back to centre and gently up. So whenever you've got a slightly wider foot, there's going to be less pressure, hips back, less pressure in the hamstrings than if you've got a really narrow foot. Okay. Thanks, hon. Take care, and I'm glad the wedding went brilliant.